Who actually needs a 10-piece modular garage cabinet system, and who ends up regretting it? If you're standing in your garage right now staring at a pile of tools, half-used paint cans, and a workbench that's basically a folded-down ping-pong table, this set might look like the answer. Before you click buy, let's talk about the moments that matter: setup, daily use, and the hidden trade-offs most buyers miss. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first question is whether this is even the right shape for your space. This isn't a sleek kitchen pantry, it's a heavy-duty steel grid that wants to anchor your garage. If your floor is uneven or your ceiling is low, the tallest cabinet, about 6 feet, can feel cramped once the doors swing open. I've seen setups where the back row becomes a shelf for rarely used holiday gear, while the front row gets daily tool traffic. That's fine if you're okay with the cabinet acting as a room divider, but if you need clear floor space for a car or bike, measure twice. The modular promise sounds great until you realize the side panels only lock into the frame at the top. No bottom bracket means the whole unit can wobble if you slam a drawer too hard. Assembly is where most garage cabinet sets lose buyers. This one uses pre-drilled holes and color-coded connectors, so you're not chasing loose screws while your back hurts. Still, the instruction sheet assumes you'll intuitively know which cam lock goes where, and the PDF is easier to read upside down than right side up. If you've ever built IKEA furniture with a toddler climbing your legs, expect the same rhythm here: 2 steps forward, 1 step back when a panel doesn't slide in cleanly. The good news is the steel is thick enough that once it's up, it doesn't creak like particle board. The bad news is the workbench top is a single slab of melamine. It'll survive a drill press but won't hold a 300-pound engine block without flex. Daily use is where the modularity either shines or frustrates. The drawers have soft close slides and dividers you can rearrange, so small parts stay sorted. That's perfect for someone who actually uses sockets, drill bits, and Allen keys every week. But if your garage doubles as a storage unit for camping gear and Christmas decorations, the shallow upper cabinets become coat hangers rather than tool homes. The tallest cabinet has a single shelf, so tall items like shovels or brooms lean against the door until the door won't close because the broom handle is in the way. The bottom cabinets have deeper drawers, which is great for wrenches and pliers, but if you store paint cans on the shelf above, you'll need a step stool every time you reach for a roller. Price is the real pivot point. At this tier, you're looking at roughly the cost of 2 mid-range tool chests plus a standalone workbench. The difference is you're getting steel instead of plastic, and the ability to reconfigure without buying new cabinets. If you're the type who upgrades tools every year and likes to rearrange the garage like a Tetris puzzle, the flexibility justifies the price. If you're mostly storing seasonal gear and a few power tools, a simpler 2-drawer cabinet and a freestanding shelf will save you money and headaches. The biggest hidden cost is floor space. This system eats about 4 by 2 feet of floor area, and once you add bikes or a lawnmower, the garage can feel smaller. If you park inside, you'll need to park outside while you build it, and the doors might not clear your car's roofline when they swing open. The wheels on the bottom cabinets are more for positioning during assembly than for rolling around like a tool chest. Don't expect to move a fully loaded cabinet without 2 people. Where this set actually wins is in the corners you didn't know you had. The tall cabinet can tuck into a narrow gap behind a door, and the side panels can create a mini tool alcove if you bolt them to the wall. That's useful if you're converting part of the garage into a dedicated workspace. The melamine workbench is level enough to hold a router table, and the steel frame can anchor a vise without wobbling. If your garage is already organized, this set won't revolutionize your life. If it's currently a black hole, it can at least corral the chaos into zones. Skip this if you rent and plan to move soon, or if your garage is already tight enough that every inch counts. Also skip it if you prefer mobile tool chests you can wheel to the driveway for a project. Buy it if you're committed to organizing the garage once and for all. You have the floor space, and you're willing to spend a weekend wrestling with cam locks and leveling feet. After the dust settles, the VIYET set does what it promises: it turns a garage into